This venue is more than just a building. It represents the values which we, as a business, aspire to: excellence, accessibility, convenience, quality, and sustainability. Now, we've been around for a very long time, and this building stands as a testament to our members and customers that we will be here for them for a long time into the future. Now, AVBOB was originally established as a society to help people through challenging times. And through our long history, we've never veered from that original purpose. We still exist for our people, and our mutual status is a cornerstone of who we are. As a mutual society, we are owned by our members, and we exist solely to serve their interests and the wider community. This unique structure of AVBOB empowers us to reinvest our profits into initiatives that bring about meaningful change rather than distributing them to third-party shareholders. We do this every day through a broad range of initiatives and benefits that benefit both our members and the communities in which we operate. Our initiatives cover funeral assistance, the full spectrum of education, as well as anti-gender-based violence support. Key to our business model is the need for long-term sustainability. It's impossible for a business to succeed in a society that is failing. In order for us to succeed, we need our communities to succeed, and indeed for South Africa to succeed. Our success does not happen in a vacuum, and so it's critical to us that we play a proactive role in developing and advancing our communities. By aligning our business success with social progress, we ensure that our growth benefits our members and our key stakeholders. In addition, our environmental, social, and governance strategy underscores this commitment, guiding us to make decisions that are not only profitable, but also sustainable and deliver social impact. The skills of literacy and numeracy are not only fundamental human rights, but also serve as the means for the pursuit and attainment of other human rights. They are the foundation for achieving education and the broader goals of improving livelihoods and reducing poverty. Without literacy and numeracy skills, our learners will not have the basic tools to play a part in the societal development of our country and the world. Thriving countries rely on literate, educated citizens who are capable of communicating effectively and engaging with the world around them in dynamic and constructive ways. And this, in my opinion, is a key skill that is lacking in the world around us: the ability to engage with alternative views and ideologies to our own, views that challenge us and are uncomfortable, while all the time respecting our fellow woman or man. Too quickly we find dialogues defaulting to preconceived views. It's becoming increasingly rare these days to find spaces for constructive collaboration and compromise. One critical cornerstone in building a society that is respectful, tolerant, and able to synthesize new information and ideas is the ability to read at a young age. As one of history's greatest thinkers, Benjamin Franklin, once said, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." Franklin understood the profound value of education. Resonate deeply with our mission. Education is indeed the greatest investment we can make. It expands the mind to alternative views and possibilities. It fuels innovation and paves the way for a brighter future. In South Africa, where many children struggle with reading and comprehension, our efforts to improve literacy are more important than ever. And so I stand here to reinforce AVBOB's commitment to contributing quality education to learners in underserved communities. As we gather to celebrate this milestone and announce the 2024 beneficiaries, I'm filled with pride and hope and confidence in the future of this country in the hands of our young children. The dedication and passion of everyone involved in this campaign, our AVBOB team, our fantastic partner, Oxford University Press South Africa, our AVBOB members and stakeholders are the driving forces behind our success. Together, we're building a resilient, more literate future for all South Africans. Thank you for your unwavering support and commitment to this cause. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carl, for those inspiring words. Pushaza, it's now time for Mpumalanga, KwaZulu-Natal, and Free State. It's your turn, and now we're going to find out whose this year's beneficiaries are.
This school is one of only 2 public schools in the area, and it caters for a huge number of learners, meaning a large part of the area's population attend their basic education there, and due to social factors, they can afford private education. As a result of high enrollment, the school barely has enough study materials that can cater for all the learners. Study materials such as stationery, books are not enough. Therefore, a trolley library will cultivate a reading culture in the school.
We have a shortage of reading books. We have a shortage of storybooks. We have a shortage of library resources such as mats where children could sit and be comfortable when reading. We have a shortage of language books so that learners can borrow them and read at home. A mobile trolley library will be a great benefit because every child will have the ability to read and write. We will have all the books we need, and it will also improve the way they talk because they will know how to read.
I nominated the school because my mother regularly mentions how impoverished the area is, and thus there is a lack of support from the locals in supporting the school with extra learning resources. They have to depend on government supplies, which are almost never enough to aid in the education of the children. The trolley will motivate not only the learners but the teachers to also go an extra mile in fostering a reading environment that the kids can enjoy and have a hunger for.
Dear AVBOB, thank you very much for the opportunity you have given me to nominate a school of my choice. I have decided to nominate the school mainly because it is lacking reading resources. The school struggles with a limited supply of books, which hinders students' access to diverse learning materials. There is a noticeable absence of various genres, cultures, and perspectives, limiting students' exposure to different literacy experiences. This shortage of reading materials not only affects academic progress, but also undermines students' social and emotional development. Thank you very much.
Wow. Amazing. Wow. That's heartwarming, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's heartwarming and so exciting. I love hearing the community members' motivations and seeing the names of the schools that benefit.
Especially considering that 500 trolleys worth 65,000 each, manufactured by AVBOB Industries, stocked by Oxford University Press South Africa, with 500 books per library. That's 250,000 in total, in all 11 official written languages, delivered across all the provinces. Haibo.
It's incredible. To give you an even better idea of the difference one of these trolley libraries can make to a school and in a community, we've put together a behind-the-scenes video of the Road to Literacy campaign from nomination to delivery. Let's take a look. The AVBOB Road to Literacy campaign, in proud partnership with Oxford University Press Southern Africa, is a testament to the power of collaboration in overcoming the challenges of access to quality education.
At Oxford University Press, we're so proud to be part of the Road to Literacy campaign because it reaches those learners and schools that really need it the most. That's why we are absolutely committed and passionate about the work that we're doing with AVBOB.
The Road to Literacy campaign is part of our sustainability initiatives. Our commitment to sustainable development goals is the improvement of education and the upliftment of lives in South Africa, particularly in rural and underserved communities.
The Road to Literacy campaign will transform young lives through providing equal access to reading in 11 official languages. It is important for every child to be able to understand and be able to read for meaning.
Reading is a critical skill and a critical talent that we would like to encourage, foster a culture of reading. A reading nation is a thinking nation, visionary nation, and that's what we're looking for.
Our mission is clear: to sow the seeds of literacy across South Africa, transforming under-resourced schools into havens of learning and imagination.
The trolley library is a very good idea. Firstly, it will resurrect our school library. Secondly, seeing that it's mobile, it can go around to the various classrooms, so more learners will have access to these trolleys. The trolley looks quite colorful. Learners like what they see, the aesthetics, so they will really love the fact that our school now has got a library on wheels that's coming around to them.
Each mobile trolley library, brimming with high-quality books tailored to the CAPS curriculum, opens a gateway to improved literacy and numeracy skills, setting our children on the path to success.
So after they've read a book, then they go back to their classes and then do creative writing on that. For the little ones, if they've done a book that only has pictures, they can base their creative writing based on the illustrations that they have looked at.
Nakentaka AVBOB naga Oxford University Press kuinikeza trolley library lewan. Shishwan ishkoto kutlati bukatenchwa.
Firstly, I'd like to express my gratitude for this opportunity. I'm very excited because this could change our lives, since we don't normally read a lot of books because the library is far and the other is in a dangerous area. Maybe some people don't have access to internet, so this could actually help them a lot to get to just read books and come express their feelings.
This is the moment we live for at AVBOB. The spark of curiosity, the joy of discovery, the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning. Through our partnership with Oxford University Press, we ensure that every book is a stepping stone towards excellence in education. Each thank you we receive is a reminder of the difference we're making. With over 500 trolley libraries donated, amounting to a contribution of 32.5 million rands, we're not just investing in books, we're investing in futures. Together, let's turn the page to a brighter future, one book at a time.
Papetsokege o bona ka fao dilo di tshwannago goba di fapanago ka gona.
And the star is here. She's looking at herself like... Oh, beautiful. My goodness. That puts things in perspective. Thank you for that behind-the-scenes look at what it really takes to make this campaign a reality for its deserving beneficiaries.
Well, so that brings us to the last two provinces' beneficiaries. And as before, we'll listen to two of the motivations that made this possible. Gauteng and the Western Cape. You're up.
I am a literacy lover. I love reading books. I'm a poet. I love writing stories and I love reading. I want our children to be able writers and be able to read from a very young age. There are no libraries that are near the community. It's only at the school. So by nominating and giving us those resources and books will also make it possible for me to implement the strategies and the programs that I have for the school and for the communities to build towards social cohesion and nation building so that the world can have able readers and writers.
Our school has a very small under-resourced library that is not sufficient for over 500 learners and teachers. Occasionally, the municipal library, which is 4 kilometers away from the school, tries to assist, but often falls short. There are only a few uninteresting old books that do not appeal to our young, enthusiastic readers. So receiving a trolley library would arouse more interest for reading in our learners. Learners and teachers will become encouraged and motivated to use the books and material that will come with this trolley library. So such help will go a long way in improving reading and creating interest in everyone around the school.
Good day, everyone. I'm an educator where I teach for a school that's serving children from the surrounding township, where reading resources are severely limited. Currently, we only have class readers available for the youth. Unfortunately, they lack the opportunity to visit the library and explore a wider range of books to enhance their reading imagination. Many children struggle with reading and comprehending what they have read, particularly the younger ones who would benefit greatly from picture word books. Additionally, the students in higher grades also require more resources to support their learning.
The school is in a rural area in Limpopo. The school doesn't have a library, and the kids at the school enjoy reading as they win reading competitions that they enter. The teachers use old books and newspapers to assist learners to read. The learners collect old books from homes and newspapers from their parents that can afford to buy a newspaper in order to read. The learners in the school are vulnerable and coming from poor rural families with no money to build a library in their school.
Amazing. Now that we've announced all 500 beneficiaries, a note of thanks is in order. Who better to have the honors than the amazing book sponsor?
I agree with you, Lwazi, especially since it's Oxford University Press's belief that knowledge and learning underpin the progress we make as individuals and as a society that serves as a foundation for their partnership in the AVBOB Road to Literacy campaign. Delivering our final speech of the evening, please join me in welcoming Ms. Zinat Norton, Marketing Director of Oxford University Press Southern Africa, to the stage.
Good evening, guests. What an amazing event and an amazing initiative. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to each of you for taking the time to attend this event in person and via your screens. It gives me great pleasure to stand before you at the culmination of a campaign that supports Oxford University Press's mission and commitment to making a difference to education in our country. For over 100 years, our vision has been to positively impact the lives of millions of learners and teachers in South Africa by supporting them with learning materials. And it is through partnerships with like-minded people and organizations that we realize this goal. Our collaboration with AVBOB is one such example. It is the efforts of people like Corin and Carl, from whom you've just heard, Nikedi, Kibo, Mornay, Leon, and these are the unsung heroes and so many others who work tirelessly to ensure that the Road to Literacy campaign is a success, and it's the reason that it's grown from strength to strength, now in its third year. You've heard it this evening, 500 trolleys, 500 books in each of them in all 11 official written languages. We're giving children the gift of reading, and it's a direct investment into the future of every child. And we are grateful that so many of you share the same view. AVBOB and Oxford would never have been able to accomplish this goal without the participation of the public, which has been overwhelming. This year, the campaign received more than 7,500 nominations. On behalf of all the schools, NPOs, and learners who will benefit for many years to come, we thank you. And to bring this event to a close, I would like to once again take this opportunity to thank AVBOB for the unwavering commitment to education. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Zinat, and thank you, Oxford University Press, Southern Africa, for your sponsorship and invaluable partnership. Now, that brings us to the end of another touching AVBOB Road to Literacy beneficiary announcement. So, Wazi, how did you enjoy your first Road to Literacy event?
This is the best day of my life. Can't even speak, but let me read. I'm so excited, Bushaza, and I refuse to hide it. I refuse to hide it.
And I just can't hide it.
And I won't hide it. Don't make me sing in front. What have you done? God, so it's a gospel choir. I'm spreading this message far and wide, and I believe that everyone will want to know more about the practical difference this campaign makes in the lives of its eagerly reading beneficiaries.
And as you have just sung now, it's really music to my ears, was.
This man
we've
wants
got
me to
more,
sing.
we've got more music for your ears too. I'm also excited to share that although our event concludes here, the Soweto Gospel Choir will play us out with 2 more songs. And we encourage our guests to stay and enjoy those before leaving. We want to bid our viewers joining us on the live stream farewell, while all our guests in the room are invited to join us for snacks and a chat outside. Thanks to each and every one of you for joining us. We hope to see you all again soon. Have a good one. Cheers.
Thank you.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir?
Yes.